We're beginning now with a new school mask mandate from the Richland County Council. Citing growing concerns over the virus, those council members passed that mandate just a short time ago. And tonight we're taking a look at the top 3 things you need to know about their action. First, this will apply to all public and private schools and daycares in the county whose purpose is to educate children ages 2 to 14. Second, the ordinance requires all faculty members, staff, visitors, and children older than 2 to wear a face mask or covering while inside buildings. And third, it will not apply to local high schools. Now, Richland County's decision coming 11 days after Columbia City Council passed a similar mandate. Richland County says their reasoning, because less than 45% of all state residents are fully vaccinated. The mandate goes against a state law, however, that bans mask mandates in schools. State Attorney General Alan Wilson has said that school districts need to follow the rule of law.
There being no further discussions, I'll ask the clerk to call the roll for the motion to adopt the ordinance that's before you.
Malinowski. Pugh.
Yes.
McBride.
Yes.
Livingston.
Yes.
Horatio.
Yes.
Barron.
Yes.
Overture Walker.
Yes.
Mackey.
Yes.
English.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Entertain a motion for reconsideration.
So moved. Second.
It's moving proper second for reconsideration of the ordinance before us. Mrs. Only, can you call the roll for the motion for reconsideration?
Malinowski. Pugh.
No.
McBride.
No.
Livingston.
No.
Horatio.
No.
Barron.
No.
Overture Walker.
No.
Mackey.
No.
English.
No.
Newton. Motion passes.
Passes. Next item on our agenda is adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Motion for adjournment is properly second. Ms. Only, can you call the roll for the motion to adjourn?
Malinowski. Pugh.
Yes.
McBride.
Yes.
Livingston.
Yes.
Horatio.
Yes.
Barron.
Yes.
Overture Walker.
Yes.
Mackey.
Yes.
English.
Yes.
Newton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
So again, the Richland County Council meeting a short time ago, and they vote to implement that school mask mandate. You heard the vote taking place in just in the last few moments. The move also comes after the executive director of the South Carolina School Board Association called for local school boards and school districts to make local decisions in order to better protect students and staff. Scott Price saying the budget proviso impaired local boards and districts at a time when parents are demanding steps be taken to keep students safe. And House Minority Leader Todd Rutherford is asking for the same. He wants lawmakers to come back for a special session to overturn the budget proviso. I spoke with a Richland County Democrat a short time ago.
I'm asking at this point that we come back into a special emergency session so that we can vote on mask mandates again. When we did so back in June, we did so believing that we were coming through COVID, that South Carolina's vaccination numbers were going up, and that COVID was going down. You're talking about 137 COVID cases. Now we're over 3,000. It's scary, and it's certainly scary for children that can't be vaccinated because they're under age of 12. And if a lawmaker is going to have blood on their hands, they need to have that vote willingly and knowingly. Unlike the governor, if we're going to push this issue, we're going to do it knowing that we've taken a vote on it and not just saying things willy-nilly.
What are the odds of lawmakers actually coming back and dealing with this?
You know, as children continue to die, I saw on the news we had a 16-year-old up in Lancaster that died today. In Pickens County, school is shut down because they had a COVID outbreak. Kershaw County is having an outbreak. The governor talks about personal freedoms, but right now you're having parents having the freedom to bury their children, parents having the freedom to teach their children at home because schools are shut down. That's not the freedom that Democrats are talking about. What we believe is that we should come back in as lawmakers, vote on this issue, talk about it, and look at it in an empirical way, not just willy-nilly through the budget process.
And what about cities and counties that may go ahead and implement their own mask mandate despite what's in that budget proviso?
I would encourage cities and counties to read what we wrote. What we talked about in that budget proviso is how we spend state funds and how they spend state funds. And if you are a school, if you're a city or a county, you can certainly have your own funds to enforce your own mask mandate. You don't have to use state funds to do it. It would be well within the law. And the Attorney General has talked about suing people, but he hadn't done so, probably because he actually took the time to read the proviso and realized that he'd be wrong if he did.
Well, shortly after Rutherford's comments today, the Palmetto State Teachers Association said that Governor McMaster should declare a state of emergency in order to suspend that budget proviso which bans those masks. The group says if the governor and lawmakers will not take immediate action, then local school districts should take action to employ any and all mitigation measures they believe are needed, regardless of any potential financial cost. And again, that's exactly what the Richland County Council did tonight as they have implemented that mask mandate for all students and staff members for the new school year. We will have more on that decision later tonight on News 19 at 11.